Daenerys Targaryen. She says she is the mother of dragons. But would you trust her with your kids? Her father was a maniac. She palled around with Dothraki terrorists. She asked the city of Karth for a government bailout. Then she lost 3 baby dragons after placing them in an unlocked wooden box. An unlocked wooden box. This Khaleesi wants to be queen of the 7 kingdoms, but can she be trusted? Daenerys Targaryen. Wrong for dragons. Wrong for the realm. Paid for by the Committee to Protect Dragons.
We don't know anything about him.
He was never really vetted.
Is he really the true-born son of Robert Baratheon?
All over the 7 kingdoms, people are asking the same question. Who is the real King Joffrey? The people of Westeros are hurting. Winter is coming. Crop yields are falling, and the price of fuel is going up.
The cost of peat moss is through the thatched roof.
And this young and inexperienced king takes advice from a whoremongering imp and has launched an illegal war in the north. What is King Joffrey hiding? This is not our kind of family values. King Joffrey. What a bastard.
What a bastard.
Paid for by the young Baratheons for freedom. Robb Stark. He's the biggest celebrity in the North. But his father was a traitor. He arrested his own mother. His bastard brother deserted the Night's Watch. And he couldn't defend his own castle. Worst of all, Robb Stark hasn't stopped the wildlings from invading our lands and taking our jobs. He even has an illegal alien for a nanny. And now he wants to be king in the north? King? Some people say he's really a wolf. Some people say he eats dead people. We can't wait until it's too late. Send a raven to Winterfell now and tell Robb Stark to go back home. Stop eating dead people and defend the damn wall. This ad paid for by Crossbows GPS.
You shouldn't have to pay to talk to the people closest to you, or the people who used to be. That's why Umbrella Wireless is proud to announce the new Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan. Now you'll get unlimited calls to your best buddy, your mom, or Cindy, once she realizes that you're seriously meant for each other and should stop screening your calls. Now the 30 minutes of agonizing silence where you're both afraid to hang up may drain your battery, but it won't drain your wallet. And you'll get unlimited calls just to check if she still cares enough to pick up, with no extra charges. With the Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, your phone will automatically answer calls from your ex, because maybe she finally realizes that you're the only one for her and wants to get coffee sometime. Now, after lonely nights of looking at pictures of the road trip you took together when everything was great, your misspelled texts are absolutely free. The only thing you have to pay for is the booze. The Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, because she wants you back. She just doesn't know it yet.
When you can't find anything to watch on cable, you get bored. When you get bored, you listen to radio cooking shows. When you listen to radio cooking shows, you invite a friend over for dinner. When you invite a friend over for dinner, you use twice as many beans. When you use twice as many beans, you expel deadly farts that kill your friend's dog. When you kill your friend's dog, your friend becomes unstable. When your friend becomes unstable, you're sued for everything you're worth. When you're sued for everything you're worth, you're thrown to the streets. When you're thrown to the streets, you devote your life to world domination. When you devote your life to world domination, you become an evil fascist overlord. When you become an evil fascist overlord, old friends plot their revenge. When old friends plot their revenge, you are shot in the back of the head. And when you're shot in the back of the head, you miss your jazzercise appointment. Don't miss your jazzercise appointment. Upgrade to Indirect TV. Go online or call 1-800-DIRECT-TV.
Millions of Americans every day are shedding unwanted pounds by taking tested and proven Ultra Lipo Stick. Carbohydrates are bad. Our carbo-fighting antioxidant is good. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
My name is Gail, and I lost like 20 pounds on Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Jared, and I lost 46 pounds using Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Zach, and I actually gained weight. This stuff sucks!
Ultra Lipo Stick is safe and easy to inject. Just 3 doses 4 times a day discreetly underneath your fingernail. Listen to this.
I used Ultra Lipo Stick and suffered from side effects like uncontrollable greasy discharge.
Ultra Lipo Stick, it turned the armpits of all of my shirts orange. This stuff is crap.
Try it today and see some real results. Ultra Lipo Stick. Not available in stores. Results may vary.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
most politically incorrect black man on the planet, Rod Eccles.
Well, hello, my fellow Americans, and to all of my fellow freedom lovers around the globe. It is I, your lovable host, El Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is, live free or die. It is not big government or bust. And, yeah, I checked again today. I check every day. And it's still live free or die, not big government or bust. It is a Thursday, May the 14th, in the year of our Lord, 2015. As we are now just but a day away, a day between us and the weekend. Man, this week has just flown by. It's already Thursday. Unbelievable. The number that you can call this evening is toll-free at 603-835-3224. That's 603-835-3224. You know, there's a lot going on in the news today. And a lot of this stuff is really catching some liberals. I guess you could say it's catching them off guard, because it's really showing them to be hypocrites. Now, and I know some of you are probably thinking, well, he must be talking about Obama being called a sexist because he said Elizabeth Warren's first name. Instead of Elizabeth Warren, he called her Elizabeth. And, Obama is over there feeling like a hurt little child. Well, why are you picking on me? I'm not sexist. This is for absolutely. This is in preparation for. Now, understand this, folks. You have Hillary Clinton out there who isn't answering questions to the press. I don't care who the press. If the press is left leaning or right leaning, and she's not. If somebody asks her a question, a reporter, she's not answering it. Now, I don't know about you, but it's difficult to run a presidential campaign without answering questions. I don't know if she really... I mean, do liberals really think that little of us? Are they really that arrogant that they don't think that they have to answer important questions anymore? Well, well, no, because I don't think they do, at least not yet, because even Obama still answers questions. And he's the anointed potentate, right? If anybody on the Democrat side would, could ever possibly think that they're above answering questions, it would be Obama. But he still answers questions. I mean, he might get mad at some of the questions. He might not like some of the questions. He may pout over some of the questions. But he'll still answer them. But Hillary isn't answering questions. So I'm just wondering, how do you run a campaign when you don't answer questions? I mean, we haven't gotten to the point where it's just where politics during an election season is one way. The rest of the year or the rest of the term for politicians, it does seem to be a one-way conversation, the politician to the people instead of the other way around, the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to, just so nobody misunderstands me. The conversation is supposed to go this way. The people to their representatives. In other words, the representatives are supposed to be listening to their people. Instead, what we often get during the off season, not politics season, is the politician speaking to their constituents and not really giving a damn what their constituents have to say. But when you are running for office and you're running for election or re-election, it kind of switches because, they want to pander for your vote is what they're basically doing. And that's on both the left and the right. I'm not going to let the right off the hook on that. They often pander to the voter as well. And so they'll at least pretend to be listening to you, and they'll attempt to answer your questions. Most of the time they'll obfuscate and they'll just, instead of, you can ask a politician a simple yes or no question and then they'll drone on for 5 minutes. Well, I don't know. It should be less than 5 seconds. A senator or potential senator, is the sky blue? Yes. Or do you believe the sky is blue? Yes. Well, is that a 1 second answer? Yes. But instead, they'll drone on 5 minutes. Is the sky blue? Well, that is really going to depend on the variations of the time of day, and they'll drone on without ever answering your question, because by the time the 5 minutes is over, you still won't get a yes or no out of them. But at least they're pretending to attempt to answer the question. Hillary isn't even doing that. So I'm just wondering, how is it that you're going to run an effective campaign without answering, or at least pretending to answer, any questions? So this is, all of a sudden Obama's being hit with this, this sexism argument. Are you kidding me? Real? Now, look, I'm sorry. When people unfairly and unduly attack Barack Obama, I will point it out. And I had somebody point this out to me earlier today. They agree with me. Nick, this is BS. I mean, are you kidding me? Just because what is her name? Her name is Elizabeth, right? So the president calls you Elizabeth, or calls you, well, I don't know if he calls a male by his first name, a male senator by his first name. Is that's not sexist, obviously, right? So why is it when you call a woman by her first name? He is the president. But this is the left, and I believe that this is the left trying to put forth another potential candidate, they're trying to puff and build up Elizabeth Warren. Let me tell you something. That would be the greatest mistake that the Democrats could possibly do. And, I probably shouldn't say this because, there's some Democratic operative out there who's listening to this, I'm sure. And he'll probably run back and say, this is what the people are really thinking. I'm telling you right now, the best thing for the Republicans, even if they throw up Jeb Bush, the best thing would be for the Democrats to drop Hillary, or Hillary to drop out, and they give us Elizabeth Warren. She's going to be skewered. She does not have the name cred. And for those of you in Rush Limbaugh's Rio Linda, that cred means credibility.